Once again, and I am here back to do our week 3 of virtual learning for our phonics lessons. And in this week, we are going to be working on chart number 27, and we are going to be looking at 3 different vowel patterns this week. All right, starting with our first one. Our first one is IE, and IE makes the long I sound usually at the end of a one-syllable word. For example, tie. I as in tie. So when I snap, you will tell me the sound and our keyword. Our sound. Right, I. Our keyword when I snap. Tie. And does it usually come in the beginning, middle, or end? When I snap, you'll tell me. Yes, it usually comes at the end of a one-syllable word. And I'm going to write that word down here on our whiteboard. So I as in tie. IE, the vowel pattern, IE makes the long E sound, usually in the middle of a word. So, like in field. The field is full of flowers. Field. So we can see that here, that we can see it at the end and at the middle of a word. Great. I'm going to tape our sound over here in case we need to look at it again. All right. Our next vowel pattern is going to be the Y. And Y says the long I sound at the end of a one-syllable word. For example, fly. I as in fly. All right, when I snap, you will tell me the sound and you'll tell us our keyword. Sound. I. Keyword. Fly. So, usually it says the long I sound at the end of a word. Now, whenever we are, so I'm going to write it down on our whiteboard. So we have fly. And whenever the Y is at the end of a two-syllable word, it makes the long E sound, as in penny. Mom, do you have a penny in your purse? So when it has one syllable, it makes the I sound. When it has two syllables, it makes the E sound. What sound does it make here? When I snap, you tell me. I. What sound does it make here? When I snap, you will tell me. E. Perfect. All right, we are going to tape it up with our other one. And our last one for today is going to be IGH. And IGH usually says the long I sound at the end of a one-syllable word, like in high. So it makes the long I sound as in high. We can see that here at the end of a one-syllable word. And it also makes the long I sound in the middle of the word as in light. Light bulb. I light bulb. So I'm going to write that here. And we can see it here in the middle. So whenever I snap, you are going to tell me the sound. I. Keyword. Light bulb. Good. I am also going to take our sound going to move on. We are now going to do our new look and say words for the week. The first time you are just going to listen, you are not going to say them. Why? There, into, please. Now when I tap the word, you will say the word. Why? There, into, please. All right, those are going to be our look and say words for the week, and I am going to put them on the wall with our sounds. You can also make your own look and say word cards at home with paper, pencil. If you have index cards, you can also use those so that you can practice them during the week. All right, so we are now going to move on to our chart, and we are going to do our sound and say words. Our sound and say words, I am going to model for you how we're going to practice this routine, and then you're going to do it with me, all right? When I tap, you are going to say the sound, I. When I slide, you're going to say the word, side. Here we go. A, glass. A, drop. A, braid. A, day. I, prize. A, plane. I, light. It, brick. A, train. A, crab. A, share. I, cry. A, bless. I, tie. I, dry. Right? We are now going to move on to our look and say words. When I tap, you say into. Why? Again. Please. There. Want. Because. To. Other. What? There. Into. Please. There. Why? Give. Okay, we are now going to move on to our partner read. All right, for this week, we are going to be using partner read number 27. And for this week, we are going to be focusing on a new cafe strategy. And our new strategy for this week is going to be rate. Rate means that you are reading at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow. And rate falls under our fluency cafe. And remember last week we used chunk it up. So whenever we need help breaking down a word, we can chunk it up. But for this week, we're going to be using rate. I'm going to model for you how to use rate in our story here so that when you're reading the story, you're able to practice this strategy as well. All right, here we go. Mom called Liz. "What is it?" asked Mom. So I want you to listen to how I'm going to read this next sentence. "I cannot nap," said Liz. Does that sound right? I feel like I read that too fast. Let's try it again. "I cannot nap," said Liz. Sounds better. "You must rest," said Mom. Was that a good pace, or was that too fast or too slow? Yeah, it was a little bit too slow. So let's try it again. "You must rest," said Mom. "Is the light too bright?" "No, the light is just right," said Liz. Are you sick? Were you even able to understand what I said there? Not quite. Let's try it again. "Are you sick?" asked Mom. "No, I am fine," said Liz. I want you to look at this sentence and check where I'm paused and where I am stopping. "Well, we will look at a book," said Mom. So I paused at our comma and I stopped at our period. Let's keep reading. Mom and Liz looked at a book. When she finished, Mom asked Liz if she liked the book. Liz was very still. She was napping. All right, so I want you to keep in mind on how we are going to use rate in order for it not to sound too fast or too slow. So starting up with our words, when I tap, you will say the words. Great. We are now going to move on to the story. Remember, we are focusing on rate this week. Great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this week I'm going to show you a new way to build words. I grabbed this cookie tray from the dollar store, and you can grab some magnetic letters from the dollar store as well. We are going to build one word together so that you can see how we can use different things to build words at home. The word that we are going to build together is going to be tie. I'm going to think of how many sounds I hear. T, I. All right, so I know that I have the IE or the Y that make the I sound at the end of a one syllable word. So let's go ahead and try it out to see which one looks best. T. Let's try the Y. T, I. It makes the I sound, but does that look correct? Not quite. So let's try our IE. T, I, T, I. Does that look better? Yes. So, this is another way that you can build words at home. I'm going to insert a picture of our look and say and our sound and say words for the week so that you can practice them at home. All right, I will see you all next week. Bye.